What's up, y'all? It's your boy Seth. Before I go on live on Spotify, I just want to give y'all, since y'all live, I'm gonna give y'all like the uncut and raw version of it. So I suppose I had a guest today, but you know how life goes. Something came up. He wasn't able to do the interview today, and also the location that I normally shoot at, he had something come up too. So at first I was like, you know what, fuck it, I just do it another week. But then someone was like, you got this. Like, improvise. Like, you know what I'm saying? Make it happen. So that's what I'm doing right now, making it happen. You know what I'm saying? So I'm by myself today. So you can really get to know Seth Siyon one on one. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to put that out there first before I start recording on Spotify. So just give me 1 second here. And also, like, I don't even like I'm freestyling this because, like I said, I had prepared to interview somebody, so I don't have any kind of like I don't have no guide. I'm just gonna go with the flow. All right, so I'm about to start my Spotify. We're gonna get this episode on the way. Greetings, kings, queens, knights, nobles, and jesters. Welcome back to another episode of Outside the Box with Seth Siyon. For those who are tuned in to my first 2 episodes, I would like to say gratitude. And for those whom this is your first time, let me explain a little briefly about what the show is all about. It won't be me and my guest; it'll be just me today. I'll be discussing some things of the universe that many are not open to, or that can't receive. Also, sensitive subjects from religions to traditions to relationships to spiritual intelligence, just to name a few topics, and many more pertaining to hidden knowledge and truth that many may not know of nor heard of or scared to discuss because of the judgment they may receive. Also, during this show, I will have brief intermission breaks that will last like one song, and then just to reset, what I'm saying, gather my thoughts and everything, and also for YouTube, for the sake of YouTube policies, the music that I'm gonna be playing is my copyrighted music. It's my shit. Yeah, Big Country Man. So you can find my music on my page too. And for a lot of people been asking me about the music too, like that. That music is old. Like it's nothing new. It's something that I did years ago. But I guess it's still relevant because like a lot of people say they like the music in the background, whatever. So appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? And maybe that's motivation for me to get back in there. Yeah. So yeah, and also, hola, mi gente, bienvenidos y gracias. Yes, sir. All right. So we gonna kick this thing off just like this here. Like I said, I don't have a guest today, so I'm just freestyling kind of. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk about some things that I talked about in previous episodes that I probably needed to go in deeper on. So this is my time. Yeah. So we're gonna start off with fasting, man. I want to talk more about fasting because fasting is very, very important. Like it was something that in the early days people did. It was like it was just like going to the bathroom, brushing your teeth and stuff like that. Like people fast. So like, and the first thing people think about when you say fasting is like automatically think food. Yes, it can be food. It can be food. But what I'm saying is it doesn't necessarily have to be food. Now, if you have a serious problem with food, then yes. But it could be anything, man. I mean, it could be anything from fasting from working out too much. I know people like that too. It could be fasting from video games. It could be fasting from TV. It could be fasting from your phone. You know what I'm saying? Like anything that you are. So and sometimes you're not aware of it, but anything you spend more time on than yourself, then you need to like really examine yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because um, sometimes we have addictions that we not even aware of, and that's what the fast is for. Is like to have self-control and to have self-discipline. You know what I'm saying? That's very important for the self, and through that you evolve and you grow, and you get out of that stagnant stage of just like the normal routine. You know what I'm saying? and you get out of that, like you like it's like you climbing outside the box. Like, okay, now I can see a whole lot now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what the fast is all for. So like I said, it don't necessarily have to be food. It could be anything that you feel like that's controlling you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to really touch base on that because, like, people don't really discuss that no more. But like I say, it's very, very important, and you will be surprised of like the freedom, the liberty, the spiritual liberty and freedom that you receive from fasting. It's not only like a physical thing; it's also a spiritual thing too. Because sometimes we have certain, we have demons that we are unaware of that has an influence on the things that we do, and through the fast, it eliminates those demons and allows you to be, at liberty, be free. So that's one thing that I wanted to just touch base on, and I could even go deeper, but um, that's enough for right now. I'm gonna keep it moving. Also, I want to talk about like your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? And this may be controversial in a minute, but um, we are not capable of making our own thoughts. So when I say that to say that it's from a source. Okay. And the best example I can give is, most people here, you got the good wolf and the bad wolf, right? Okay, it's kind of like in that scenario. So when I say like our thoughts are not our own, that means that when we have a thought, it's coming from a source, and our duty and job is to figure out where this source is coming from. If you read the Bible, look at 1 John 4:1. It says, "Test the spirits." So that's basically what this is. You testing the spirits, figure out where it's coming from. Is this something evil? Is this something from the rule, which is the spirit? Um, and 9 times out of 10 is is something from the enemy. You know what I'm saying? And depending on if you entertain that thought, the more you entertain it, the more he has control over you. It says like, whichever wolf you feed the most, that's the one that's going to take over. So if you entertain the thoughts, if they're evil, then you're feeding that evil spirit, and it's going to just keep going and going and going. I give you an example, like say for instance, like you see somebody, and they ride in a nice car, and then this fourth coming, you like, oh, he think he all that. So he ain't nothing. He this and that. You already know where that's coming from, cause that's right there, jealousy and envy. That's not of the spirit, nowhere at all. You know what I'm saying? So when you get those things, cause like that's our nature, right? You know what I'm saying? It's like our nature is to have those type of thoughts, because that's just how it is in this physical realm. So when you get those thoughts, you have to immediately like rebuke it, dismiss it. You know what I'm saying? You have to just be like, we ain't finna do this. You know what I'm saying? No, going somewhere. We ain't finna do this. And you ain't gotta say it out loud, but just to yourself, just be like, leave it the fuck alone. We ain't finna do this. I love this man. I love that person right there. That's 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 my brother. That's my sister. You know what I'm saying? Speak positive words like that to eliminate those thoughts. Um, yeah. So always test the spirits, always, because like I said, our thoughts are not our own, and a lot of people are not aware of that. They don't know that, but that's the truth. So yeah, that's my job, to give you the truth, bar no cut truth. So yeah, eliminate those thoughts, man. Those evil thoughts. You'll know if it's something positive or not, because if it ain't from love, it ain't from kindness, if it ain't from you know gratitude, then it's not good. It's not from the universe source. You know what I'm saying? And also, I want to speak on this, which I speak on this a lot, but I like this is very, very, very important. Um, love your motherfucking self. You hear me? Love your motherfucking self, because if you can't love yourself, how can you expect to love anybody else? You know what I'm saying? That's the honest truth. You have to respect yourself. You have to honor yourself, and you have to take care of yourself. And that's in the spiritual sense and the physical sense. So, on the physical sense, watch the foods that you eat. Put the right things in your body. Try to be as natural as possible, because in this world today, it's a lot of like different chemicals, and I call it, well, I mean, it's sourceful basically, but they call it what they want to call it, but it's sourceful. It basically just keeps you. It's kind of like it just fades away your natural self with makeup of what they created. You know what I'm saying? So you always want to be, try to keep it natural as possible. And on a spiritual sense, it's like you were telling your subconscious, like when you look in the mirror and you tell yourself I love you and you tell yourself I respect you, like that's like you looking at yourself doing that, that is actually going into your subconscious, and your subconscious is like it's picking up on it, it's reading it like, okay, okay, yeah, I love okay, he loves me, yeah, okay. You'll be surprised. Give you an example, like say you got a car, right, new car, and you first get that new car, you try to keep it clean inside, outside, washing it all the time, and putting air fresheners in it. Then after a while, you know what? You'd be like, it's just, you don't really care no more. It gets dirty. You got trash all in the car and all this stuff. And then, have you look? Check this out. Now, have you ever noticed when your car is like that, it rides differently? Look, check it out. But when you clean it up again, and you really like, do what you're supposed to do, change the oil, keep the gas over half the tank, and you wash it, clean it, it rides so much smoother. And I don't know how it's like that, but what I'm telling you is treat yourself the same way. Always keep yourself cleansed, always keep yourself pure. You know what I'm saying? Like, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying you can't, uh, put on makeup and, fingernail polish, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? To each his own. You do what you want to do. But what I'm telling you is, the more pure you are, the more your body will drive better. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll be able to flow, you'll be able to be your natural self so easily, and it'll stand out to the point where people be like, wow, like, you know what I'm saying? Where this person come from? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. So like, take care of yourself, man. And on that note, I'm gonna take a little intermission real quick. So I'm gonna play one of my tracks right here. This right here is actually a song I did with Yin Yang Twins. I don't know if I'm pretty sure y'all familiar with them. But yeah, this is a song I did with Yin Yang Twins. It's called Like That. So yeah, check it out, enjoy it. If you like it, man, let me know.
That girl's name. Cut it. The way you wanna make it. The way that you like it. Yeah. Tonight. The way that you like it. The way you wanna keep it. Yeah. Tonight. Blue eyes, you got they turn me on. All the year like a whisper song. You can be the nurse that get me there. I'm a barber, you can cop, take me to jail. I can be the stove, I'ma get you high. You can be the story, I'ma be the plot. You can be stranded on the beach. I'ma come keep that Georgia beat. You can be the cheerleader, I'm the coach. You can be the judge, I'm under oath. You can be the teacher, we in school. Like a bad kid, I'ma act a fool. I can be the horse and you can ride. Put this big dick all inside you. When we do what we do, you're all on me, I'm all on you. Gone. The way we wanna make it, the way that we like it. Yeah. Tonight. The way that we like it, the way we wanna keep it. Yeah. Tonight. Looking good, high, making me wanna spend a line. Confidence with a slugger, die. Pay my time, money in the pot. Just something about you that turns me on. Pretty eyes, thick thighs, got it going on. Premonition of the lover, wanna take you home. Put all 10 in your soul, they wanna hear you moan. Country girl, know she bad, bending over just a tad. Camel toes looking glad, hating ladies looking mad. Got all the men fantasizing, wish they had no limits. When she choosing never back to the ass, and she'll free. But only in them sheets, love it in the ass, make them cheeks, you will see. Give it head like a sloppy or too freak. I'll just say the shot of river you need like that, like that. I like it like that. Countryman and yin yang, all about that. From the GA on up through the can. Country girls you will find just like that, like that, like that. You like it like that. Trucking on the pole, yeah, she doing it like that. Doing exercise and working out like that. Cold bottle resting on the ass cause it fat like that. The way you wanna make it. The way that we like it. Yeah. Tonight. The way that we like it. The way we wanna keep it. it up slow, bring it up slow, bring it up slow, bring it up slow, pop, 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 walk it out with it, walk it out with it, walk it out with it, walk it out with it. They get lower, they get lower, they get lower, they get lower. Bring it up slow, bring it up slow, bring it up slow, bring it up slow. Now pop, 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 pop. Walk it out with it, 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 just like that. The way you wanna make it, the way that you like it. Yeah, tonight, the way that we like it, the way we wanna keep it. Yeah, tonight, the way we wanna make it, the way that we like it. Yeah, tonight, the way that we like it, the way we wanna keep it. Yeah.
Shout out to DK Dark Keys and He Ain't Twins on that right there. Yeah, so we'll get right back into it. Welcome back to episode of Outside the Box with your boy, with your king, Seth Siyon. All right, get back into it. So now I want to speak on another topic that's very important also, having gratitude. A lot of times we don't give enough gratitude, not only to ourselves, but just for our lives and our like situation, because at the end of the day it could be worse. You know what I'm saying? And like having that mindset that it could always be worse. If you got a roof over your head, if you got a bed to sleep in, if you got food in your refrigerator, that's just we don't supposed to have, like, that's not a given. You know what I'm saying? So having gratitude is very, very important, because you don't want to always be in the mindset of I need this, I want this, and I can't stand, I don't like this, why this, why that, you know what I'm saying? We get kind of like selfish, you know what I'm saying? So, waking up in the morning and just to be able to wake up is enough gratitude by itself. If you got a bed to sleep in, a pillow, that's gratitude. Like, give gratitude. I always get gratitude, because you want to put that in your mind, and what that does is that'll reflect on your life as well. The people you encounter, the things you accomplish, things will start coming to you, start opening up doors, will start opening up to you when you have that gratitude. So it can always be worse. Always remember that. Whatever you're going through in life, whatever you're going through in life, it can always be worse. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not here to have a perfect life. That's not what it is. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go through things, and what it is like when you have that gratitude, it's like you're not focusing on the negative, but you're focusing on the positive. And what that does to your soul, it restores it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, even though there's some things that you might want, or things that could be better, you still have that gratitude for the things that you do have. You're living in the moment. You're not thinking about the past or the future, which I talked about in my last episode. Like, the past is the past. The future is not here. We're not promised tomorrow. We're not promised the next hour. You know what I'm saying? So just have gratitude for the moment and the things that you have right now in your life. Like, wake up in the morning and just like, thank you for this bed. Thank you for these sheets, these comforters that I have. Thank you for my family. I mean, whatever you have in your life right now, just be thankful for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, just always, what I try to do, I try to practice is like speaking out things I'm thankful for at least 3 times a day. That keeps my mind positive. You know what I'm saying? I don't focus on the other shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's nothing I can do about it. If it's not there, if it's not mine, then why should I focus on it? All I can do is focus on what I got right here. So yeah, gratitude is very important, man. Also, I want to say, like, and this ties in with the gratitude, like, be humble. Be humble. And like, that's a broad statement, you know what I'm saying? Because you can go anywhere with that. But what I would say is just like, always be grounded and know who, where you come from and who you are. You know what I'm saying? Um, just because what happens sometimes is sometimes people like get in there, they get up high and mighty. You know what I'm saying? Start to feel themselves a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Which is nothing wrong with that. Don't get it twisted. But what I'm saying is, always be humble, and even like the people that may not have things you have, or may be in a worse situation than you. Always remain humble. Always be kind. You know what I'm saying? That takes you a long way in life, and like people respect that, and people will will really like, because you never know what somebody's going through, right? So, let's say for instance, you're a billionaire, right? And for you to like sit around and talk to somebody that's barely making it, can't living check to check, something like that, you'll be surprised of how that response will charge them. You know what I'm saying? To make them be like, you know what, this man got all this money, but he can still sit here and like have a conversation. He's not like being arrogant. He's not being like, you know, think his shit don't stink. You know what I mean? Like, just be humble. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it can go so many ways, and just try to like examine yourself on that too, and just like I said, be kind and love. You know what I'm saying? That's the most important thing. Also, I would like to speak on. Oh yeah, let me clarify something too. Like on the last episode, I was like, which I didn't. I should have really clarified what I meant by that. I was like, get in tune with nature. Go hug a tree, and also I say like, drink out the creek. Okay, now when I say that, I'm not talking about like a still creek. Just no. So scratch that. What I'm saying is like a stream, a spring, with flowing water, like over rocks. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So, and I actually have one in my backyard. So I don't actually drink out of the creek itself. I drink it out of the stream, the flowing water that's going over the rocks. You know what I'm saying? That's pure water. You know what I'm saying? It's good. It's got nutrients that you can't get from like most waters. You know what I'm saying? So I like to say that. I would like to clarify that as well. But the power of hugging a tree, you gotta think about it. Like, trees are our life source in this physical realm. You know what I'm saying? So when you hug a tree, like that's it's like charging your cell phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might be at like 70%, but when you sit there and hug that tree, oh, you go up to about 90%, because that's your life source. You know what I'm saying? So when you connect with it, and you know what I'm saying, you give gratitude for it, and have genuine appreciation, it charges you. And I mean, only way you can find out is if you do it. You know what I'm saying? I can sit and tell you all day long, but you know, people might think it's weird, but it's outside the box and it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Hug a tree. Yeah, go hug a tree. And also like go out in the woods, man, and like walk. Go outside the woods. Walk barefoot. You know what I'm saying? Just get back in touch with your human, uh, your human being. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, this is where we come from. We come from the ground. So how powerful do you think it is when you are walking, barefooted, on land? You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of that's again. That's like charging your phone again. It's like it should charge you. We're human beings, so like we have to really connect with where we come from, and that's from the dirt. You know what I'm saying? Yep. And also, I don't really have too many topics to talk about, but I just wanted to like get out those right there. Um, but also, like I say, man, I encourage everybody to like do your own study and research. The internet has really like distracted us in many ways, and people, I know most people don't even read no more. Everybody like go online and Google. There's nothing wrong with that. Again, but like I say, like really get back to the basics. You know what I'm saying? The basics of life. How it was before, because you know eventually things are going to go back to the way they were. I don't know when. I don't know how it's going to happen, but it's going to happen. So you want to still like have that basic instinct. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to like learn how to survive and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? go fishing. You know what I'm saying? Just do things that that were done in the earlier days. And like I said, you'll be surprised of like the benefit that you'll receive from that, and how much like your mind will expand, and how your body will feel. You'll have a clear mind, be more at serenity, at peace. You have more clarity, you have more understanding. Like I'm telling you, like I said, I can talk to you all day long, but you got to do it. Because it's all about self-reproof. You know what I'm saying? We have to every day, just like we used to go to school. From kindergarten to 12th grade. It's a like this is not a like overnight thing. It takes time. Self-reproof takes time. No, it takes years. You know what I'm saying? It takes many years to really like um, see the growth when you do self-reproof. And it's a lot of examining yourself too. You know what I'm saying? Get to know yourself. A lot of people don't even know themselves because they've been so trained by the world system. You know what I'm saying? And what it does is it takes you away from who you are, because you're not living for yourself. You're living for a system that's all about control, all about bondage. You know what I'm saying? Like, take time, just like a day, like 30 minutes a day, just to sit and like just examine yourself. You know what I'm saying? You know, look at your days, look at your weeks, and be like, what could I have done differently, or how could I have done this better? You know what I'm saying? Like, and like that's why I say like the internet and technology has like taken that away. It's like basically stole it from us. So we have to be mindful of that and like do these things that we have to do for ourselves. Because at the end of the day, if you can't love yourself, how you can love somebody else? And a lot of people, they go from relationship to relationship because they're trying to fill a void, because they feeling empty. And that emptiness is because they don't even know themselves. They're not comfortable with themselves, so they have to be with somebody. You know what I'm saying? And it might last. It might last a couple months. It might last a couple years, but it's not going to satisfy you. Eventually, it's going to fade, and you're going to be right back in the same situation. And what it is, you just keep going in circles and circles and circles, just like children of Israel. You know what I'm saying? When Moses freed them from Pharaoh, as soon as they freed them, they get in the wilderness, they start complaining. How we gonna eat? How we gonna do this? How we gonna do that? They look, just study that story. So they they was in the wilderness. They supposed to go to I think it was Herod, something like that. Anyway, the trip was only supposed to be 11 days, but Yahweh allowed them to wander for 40 years because of their disobedience and complaining and unthankfulness. And that's what we do now. We go in circles. Because, like I say, gratitude, for one thing, you know what I'm saying? Like self examination, you know what I'm saying? Reproving yourself. These are things that, we'll wonder, and we'll keep going in circles. And then, like you say, 40 years later, we be like, oh, I got it. It took you 40 years to get it. You know what I'm saying? Life is basically almost over. So, man, stop wondering. Know yourself, love yourself, and don't get deceived by the illusions of the world. Don't get deceived by the illusions of the world, because once that happens, it's hard to like get back grounded. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot of work. Back in the days, like in different tribes and different cultures, this is all over the world. They used to do this back in the day. Like when a child, say a boy gets to a certain age, a teenager, um, they would send him out in the wilderness for like months, and you know, and if he make it back, he's a man. If he don't, he dead. You know what I'm saying? So and during that time of of that wilderness journey, he gets to that boy or girl gets to know themselves. And then you got to survive on your own. You got to deal with yourself. You got to deal with your demons. You have to learn how to survive. And like I say, this generation has really like lost touch of that. Like, the closest thing to that now is prison. I've been, so like I said, I know, like, I don't even call it prison. I call it spiritual camp, because when you in there, you by yourself. You ain't got no family, you ain't got no friends, you know, and then you around different personalities. Like, you get to really know yourself. That's why I say I call it spiritual camp. But people do their time different ways. Some people still do their time and they're still the same person. They still do the same things they were doing in the world. But I chose not to. I chose to use it for my advantage and to learn and to grow and to become a new person, which is why I got the name Seth Siyon. You know what I'm saying? Which I talked about that in a previous podcast. So on that note, I'm gonna go back to another track, and then we're gonna wrap up this third episode of Outside the Box with Seth Siyon. Appreciate all y'all live too, and Spotify, what's up? I got y'all. I got to edit on this one here, but y'all getting raw and uncut right here, so that's how it's going down. Man, I won't even do this today. I promise y'all won't. But he was like, "Nah, you got this. Go ahead and do it. You got it. I got you." So I said, "All right, let's do this then. Let's do this then." Excuse me, y'all. I'm trying to look technical difficulties right here. Oh, I see. Find it. Oh yeah. Also, y'all, anybody on live want to get one? You know what I'm saying? Say something or get some feedback while I'm doing this. I'm gonna check it in a minute here. And of course, y'all won't hear none of this on Spotify. So, all right. So yeah. This track I'm gonna play here is all right. So this track I'm gonna play here is called Country Swag. So this is the older song. Again, shout out to Dark Kids on this one. And I forgot the dude who gave the beat, but he was from Miami. But yeah, this is called Country Swag, Big Country Man. Like parched right now.
I'm going to what, man? 2011, baby. Let's do it, country man. I'm gonna tell you why I'm going to. Now they like my swag. Country boat. Came out on them. Let it know. Who am is now in my biz. Round two, hips, shout it, you know what it is. Oh, now they like my swag. Country boat. Came out on them. Let it know.
Uh-oh. Oh yeah, that's the Wi-Fi.
Who am is now in my biz. Round two, hips, shout it, you know what it is. Do my thing right.
Oh, you gonna add up like that now?
Now and is lifestyle change, no more thugging, had to chill. Getting closer on my quest to a meal. I party at my shows, no more pain. For real, yeah. Family got my back, friends too, yeah they do. Love my fans, that's the
Well,
truth. Thank you for all your love. Yeah. I salute you. And to all my haters, no way, fuck you. Everybody love it when I say country. That's my name. Country, that's my slogan. Country, yell it out. Country, spell it out. Country, commenting on Facebook, throwing it, type it out. Hater side out. That's a shame. What? No words, just my motivation to do my thing. I swear I ain't stunting lame. Who be it the country boat. And no, who
my biz, round two, yeah, shout it, you know what it is.
no. All in my biz, round two, shout it, you know it. All in my biz, round two, shout it, you know what it is. I can't stop, I won't.
Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and like pick up here because she don't wanna act. She don't wanna act right. Let me see if I can cut it off real quick.
Stop, I go home. country boy, got it going on, give me some. Tell me hurting, take care. Do your thing, feeling on. Come till I'm out on the guns, make a choke and burn. I'll shout it.
It won't let me pause it. Yeah, man, it's beautiful outside today too. Beautiful. Like normally, I don't even wear shades like in the sun like this. I always look at the sun. A lot of people, I don't know where that light came from, but they say it's not good to look at the sun, but it actually is. It's another charging, just like charging a cell phone. But the only reason I'm doing it is just for the sake of the video, because I don't want to be like all squinting, you know what I'm saying? But as soon as I finish with this, these shades coming off, and I'm looking at the sun. You'd be surprised what you see too. Like I said, I can tell you these things, but until you do it, you won't know. It don't cut off. All right. Well, if it cut back on, man, it is what it is. I'm gonna cut it down. Yep. All right. So, all right, we're gonna pick. All right. So at this point, this is normally my closing point right here. So I'm gonna like review everything that I talked about, and then kind of give my like closing remarks at the same time. So one thing I like to say when I close out, like, you know what I'm saying, a couple things I like to say is like exercise every day. I don't care if it's like I don't care if you're just standing up doing jumping jacks, push-ups, or squats, just your body weight. Just do something, exercise. Like I said, you got to love yourself. You have to love your body, and when you do that, it responds. It gives you confidence. It gives you the results that you want. You know what I mean? So, like always, like exercise. Like I said, eat good. And let me speak on that eating. You know, how can I say this? Like, especially I'll say in this Western Hemisphere, like, we're greedy people. You know, we don't eat to survive. We eat to get full. We eat to be miserable. But a portion should be the size of your palm. A portion. Like normally, what we eat, cut it in half. You know, that'll give you, what it does is it'll speed your metabolism up, and you will burn fat throughout the day. Versus eating big meals and just throwing in there, and that's why people got these big bellies, and you know what I'm saying. So you cut your meals in half and eat more times a day, but less portions. So if you eat 3 big meals a day, eat peanuts is good, peanut butter. Watermelon is good also too. Watermelon is real good. And then like for your meats, you like chicken breast. What else? Ground beef. But like I say, small portions. The best way to do that though is like to get the food, so you just take it with you to work, or more convenient, and you will think about it. And like I say, like every two to 2.5 hours, you want to be eating small portions. Like I'm not talking about full meals, small portions. And like I promise you, like the transformation that you receive, you'd be like, why didn't I know about this? I should have been doing this. You will feel better. You can be more energetic. You gonna like, and then like you gonna look better. You know what I mean? So yeah, do that. I'm starting. Well, all right, I got off track at one point. I ain't gonna say a lot to you, but I'm back on it though. I'm back on it, and I can already tell the difference. And like you just gotta do it. You know, it's actually gonna be cheaper for you also, because like I said, you can take a meal that you normally eat and eat it twice. You know what I'm saying? And then also remember to have gratitude. Remember to have gratitude every day. Be thankful for everything that you have, and don't worry about things you don't have. But you know, the thing about it is, if it's something that you want that you don't have, you have to manifest it. And the only way you be able to manifest is if you have gratitude for what you do have. So that's like the first step of manifesting. And then you just have to just tell yourself, like, this is what I'm gonna do. Not I want to do, Not I need to do. What I'm gonna do is power in your words. Power, like words have power. And it was demonstrated in the beginning of time. You know, when they say, in the beginning it was the word. You see what I'm saying? He spoke everything into existence. He created Yahweh. So it's power in your words. Be careful. Don't speak curses on yourself. That's what I tell people. Don't speak curses on yourself. Like words like I can't, I'm gonna try, I don't know. No, I'm gonna do this. Have like a plan, a process plan. Like okay, say one day, be like okay, I'm gonna do this. Today I'm gonna focus on this right here. The next day, be like you know what, I'm gonna focus on this right here. And eventually, you're gonna get what you. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all tuning in to the third episode of Outside the Box with Seth Siyon. I'm about to close out, and I'm about to get some of this sun ray. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. So yeah, I would like to thank everyone for tuning in to my third episode of Outside the Box with Seth Siyon. And be sure to tune in next week around the same time for another interesting discussion. Hopefully I'll have my guests, everything be straight with that. So yeah, I'm excited about that one because yeah, he's actually he's done like a lot of time, and also he's Muslim, so I definitely want to like um, tap into him with that one. So remember to give not necessarily have to be food, it could be anything that you feel that's like you kind of lose control of. You know what I'm saying? It's all about self control, and also hug a tree, go outside and hug a tree. I keep telling y'all that like it's like it's charging your phone up. It's gonna charge you up. I promise you. Also, exercise 30 minutes a day, at least 5 days a week. Eat plenty of fruits. And look at this right here is important. I'm gonna like elaborate on this one. Look at, like tell people in your life that you love them, like for real, and tell yourself I love you. But tell the people in your life that you love them, because like I told you, the future it's an illusion. It's an illusion. We don't know what'll hold the next hour, let alone a day or weeks or months ahead. You know what I'm saying? So tell the people in your life that you have right now that you love them. And also love yourself. Tell yourself that every day. Look, I know people look in the mirror probably at least 5 times a day, at least. Okay. Look yourself in the eye and say, I love you. Look at yourself and say, I respect you, I honor you, I appreciate you. And also tell yourself I forgive you. Because we're not perfect. We're not perfect. So, you don't want to hold none of that stuff against your own self. Like I said, we're our own worst enemies. You know what I'm saying? So you have to really go into your subconscious. And your subconscious is going to accept it and it's going to receive it. And it's going to like as a person. And it's going to reflect. And you're going to see the change in reflection of the people that you encounter, the people that you're around. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're like always negative, that's the type of people you can be around. But if you're loving, if you're kind, if you're humble, that's the people that you're going to be around. That's just it's a universal law. You know what I'm saying? So you know we have a law in this world. It's a universal law, and that's the law. When you abide by the law, you get the benefits of it. But when the saying, well, that is saying it's the truth. You reap what you sow, but we reap what we sow. So if you sow those kind, loving words, you know that's what you're gonna reap. You get what I'm saying? All right. Well, y'all, I appreciate you. Hold on. First of all, Spotify. Gotta cut you off real quick. All right. So yeah, we live and we're no cutting now. So yeah, I appreciate y'all being live, and I hope y'all enjoyed it. Like I said, this was not planned. I wasn't gonna, but that voice told me you got this. Do it. I got you. So I did it. I did it. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing, man. Like take action. A lot of people say, I'm gonna do this, I won't do this, I'm gonna do that. Take action. Talking is cheap. Action is real. Action is real. So yeah, take action. Man. Yeah, you know it's getting warm outside. Got these damn spiders and ants. God damn. I would play one more song just for my live people, but I don't think this thing will act right. We can see. No, I don't think it will act right. She already buffing. Cause a lot of people like that song I played the first. I think it was last time. Live It Up. So I was gonna throw that back on there if it play. Ugh. Try it, y'all. I'm gonna try it, y'all. And if it don't, definitely I'll put it on next time because I'll probably be in a better service. Now I try to switch my location up, and I'm outside, so I'm kind of away from the Wi-Fi. Yeah, it's like word. I got y'all next time. The word up. All right, so love y'all and peace.